Hi guys, this is a video for those that suffer from depression, anxiety, any kind of mental health issues or whatever. Whether it be anxiety, depression, social anxiety, whatever. And it's what I got a long time ago when my depression first started. And at the time I was getting my counselling and all that kind of stuff. Now I know you can't see it that well because of the camera, but I'm just trying to cover up what I've done in the past. So what it says here is, it says use this table to look at how you spent your time in the last week. Rate the pleasure and the achievement you felt doing each activity from 1 to 10, where 1 is the least and 10 is the most. So basically it gives you examples here like AM, bed 2, pleasure, achievement 0, because it's no achievement to be in your bed. But when you're suffering for depression, it could be, I'm going to zoom these out again because it's really blurry and I don't want it hurting your eyes. Basically, bath, they've put as an example here, pleasure 5, achievement 2, because when you suffer from depression, it can be a real achievement to get in for a bath. Some people just don't feel up to going in for a bath. They don't have the energy to go in for one, so they would class that, or they just don't feel like moving. So they would class that as an achievement. Read paper, pleasure 3, achievement 2, and that's because when you suffer from depression, your concentration's bad. So like I said in my last video, I've been struggling to read the same page of a book for about 3 days now because I'm just not taking the words in. Wee things like this I can read, but when it's lines and I've got to try and focus in and let it sink in my head, it just won't work. Watch TV, pleasure 0, achievement 0, because sometimes you might be watching TV but you'll not really get much pleasure out of it. It's just one of the ones where you're kind of watching it but it's not going in, the same as reading. And then lunch, pleasure 3, achievement 2, maybe the person that they're using as an example made their own lunch. That could be a bit of an effort. Take some effort to to get the energy and the motivation to go in and make your own lunch. Today I didn't get my own lunch, I'll make my own breakfast. I got something out the sandwich shop because I knew I wouldn't feel like cooking when I got home. And I'm trying to get this pencil to work. And then in the PM they done read magazine, pleasure 4, achievement 2. So it's kind of different. You see the differences already from reading a magazine and reading a paper, because newspapers can be quite depressing, so they don't feel as much pleasure reading the newspaper as what they do the magazine. Library, pleasure 4, achievement 4, so they found it quite hard to go to the library and focus or whatever. Pick up kids, pleasure 5, maybe they weren't missing their kids. Achievement 4, they were missing their kids but it was still hard for them to do it. And there you go, made dinner, pleasure 2, achievement 6, and they found it really hard to make dinner. Tidied up, pleasure 2, achievement 6, which is another thing that's hard when you're suffering from depression. And put kids to bed, pleasure 4, achievement 2, so she get more pleasure of picking her kids up than putting her kids to bed. Whereas most people that don't really suffer from depression or whatever get more. Some people can't wait till they can put their kids to bed. So that's what you do. So I'm just going to do a quick, let you see me doing it. I'm going to start doing it again because it did help me the last time, because it gave me an idea of what what was I don't know, but what I was finding difficult. And then if you do it like every day, the more you see your reader, the more you do it, the more you can see that you're improving or you're declining. But when you do this, guys, it's got to be how you're feeling in that moment, how much effort it took you. Don't think about it as, God, taking a bath's easy. How would you class that as an achievement? When you're not depressed, you don't class it as an achievement, because it isn't really an achievement. Everybody goes for a bath. It's nothing to be proud of. It's not an achievement, really. But when you're struggling through your depression, it can be a really hard thing to do. So you need to think about it, how you're feeling at the moment and how it made you feel. Take your thoughts and your feelings into, think about yourself, what were you thinking before you actually did it? Were you thinking, oh my God, I can't do this, or right, I better go and do this, and a bit more cheery or motivated? Or were you thinking, oh God, I can't do this? If you're thinking, oh God, I can't do this, then it was an achievement for you to be able to do it. To force yourself into doing it, it's an achievement. So, today my day was Monday. And excuse my writing, I'm glad you can't really see that well, but my writing is atrocious. Monday, the 30th of November. 2015. So, some of the, you can get these online, guys, and print them off, or you can make your own. Some of them online, they'll give you times, 9am to 10am, 10am to blah blah blah. But I prefer to just do it AM, PM. So my AM was, I woke up and I'm not doing it as a grid, I'm just going to write it, because the grid you can only put a few wee things on there. So I'm just going to say woke up, so that was one thing I did. And it's good to take note and realise how much you actually do in one day. You might look at your day and go, I've never really done it in today, but if you look at it this way, you'll see that you have actually achieved a lot. So look at it this way. So you woke up, so pleasure, I would say, is to wake up in the morning. I would say 6, because I can be still grumpy in the morning, but it's a pleasure to be able to wake up in the morning and still be alive, so I think it that way. Achievement, 0, because it doesn't really take you much to wake up in the morning. Got cuddles or hugs, whatever, from Mirren, which is my brother's mother-in-law's dog. He watches her. Him and my sister-in-law watches her during the day whilst her mum goes to work. So I stayed at my brother's last night, so I got cuddles off Mirren. So I would say pleasure, 7, achievement, 0. So I didn't achieve anything. Got dressed, pleasure was I say a 2, because I'd rather spend the day in my jammies all day. Achievement, we'll say a 3, because I would rather stay in my jammies all day. I didn't want to get ready. Went to Docs. I just want to let you see how, a bit into my life. So I went to Docs with doctors for my medication. My pleasure was 0, because I don't like going and my achievement was very high. So I would say about a 9, because I was getting stressed in there. When I was at in the waiting room, everybody, like when I first went in I was okay, but then everybody all started coming in, they were all chatting, they were all looking at me, and I started getting panicky. They might have not been actually looking at me, but I felt as if they were, and it's just hard for me. Spoke to a doctor, and I can't even spell doctor, about feelings. Pleasure, it did help a little, so I would say a pleasure 2, and achievement was probably about a 9 again, because I was crying and I was getting upset. Went to chemist, and that was about the same. Pleasure, well, my pleasure did go up a wee tiny bit, because I knew that I was getting my proper medication. Not that I'm saying that the other medication wasn't proper, but it was a medication that I know that works for me, so I was a wee bit happier knowing that I could get that again, considering I've been trying to get it off my surgery I'm at there now for nearly 2 years, and they keep hitting me with citalopram. But finally I've got the doctor to listen to me, and he gave me what I needed. So achievement, I would say, was about a 5, because I was calming down a wee bit, but I was still around people and I was still sitting waiting, and that's one thing I hate, is sitting about waiting when there's people around and the room is getting crowded. Ate breakfast, no, wait, I missed travelled home. Had to get the bus home because my brother was at work. Well, he had to go to work, so travelled home in bus. That was a right struggle for me. I struggle to travel and stuff, so I would say that was about an 8. And then came home, ate breakfast. So pleasure, it's a 5. Achievement 0, because I was hungry, so it wasn't really an achievement. And then watched, no, tell I didn't. I'd done a vlog, didn't I? Made vlog. Pleasure was a 5, because I like doing vlogs. I like talking to these guys and stuff like that, and it helps me through my moods and stuff. Like, it's kind of therapy. Achievement, I'd say about a 2, because sometimes I struggle whilst I'm making it, what to speak like I'm doing just now, start stuttering and all that. So I never even got a stutter, but I don't know, sometimes I don't know what to say, so it is an achievement sometimes, but I do get pleasure out of it. And then watch TV, pleasure 2, achievement 3, because I wasn't really focusing on it. And that's me up until now, guys. That's what I've done so far today. The rest of the day is just going to consist of going for a bath, which I don't really want to, but I need to. Or I might just go in for a shower. I don't know. So yeah, that's my day, guys, and that's how I'm going to start doing it. I'm going to start writing it down, pleasure and achievements, and then, as I say, just do it the way you feel at the time. No, I know that you don't always write down at the time, like I have now wrote down at the moment, but I remember how stressed I was and stuff like that. So I'm remembering back to how I felt at the time. So there you go. So that's my AM, and then I'll put in my PM later. So anyway, guys, I am off. I just wanted to come on and show you this. I don't know, I hope it helps some other people. I'll put in the description a website that I found that kind of tells you more about this. This is just a worksheet that I got. But I found a website last night that kind of does it in more detail. And it gives you examples of things that you could do to make yourself more active. So I'll put that in the description of this video, and hopefully it helps somebody. Anyway, guys, I'm off, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.